For this discussion, I'm going to define a new behavior that I want to teach a student. This student engages in classroom disruption that looks like blurting out, dancing, singing, or making inappropriate noises, all to gain the attention from peers and adults. And because of this, it disrupts the entire class. And this could be because the student is wanting to avoid or escape a non-preferred task while also accessing attention from adults and peers. So in the school setting, student will use pre-taught communication skills to decrease his or her classroom disruptions by making no more than 3 disruptive comments in a class period. And so those pre-taught communication skills will be taught in the social skills class. And because that typically is a small group class, it will need to be addressed how this behavior will be maintained and generalized beyond the social skills class. And that will be using these 3 instructional techniques that will be implemented in the social skills class as well as outside of the class. And that will look like positive praise, so positive reinforcement, the classroom environment as far as ignoring, and a token economy. And while these things will be implemented in the social skills class, along with lessons to teach those communication skills and how to behave and act appropriate, along with expected behaviors, this will also be able to follow the student outside of the classroom. Oops, oh yeah, I forgot to kind of define what that is. I'm sorry. Okay, so let me go through this. So positive praise or positive reinforcement is like just you're given a verbal prompt when a student exhibits the behavior you want to see. So you're given that verbal praise like good job, high five. And then the token economy is where the student can gain points from doing the expected and appropriate behaviors. And then the classroom environment, depending on how the classroom's set up and the way the teacher interacts, that might need to be looked at along with planned ignoring. So the 3 instructional techniques. So for the positive reinforcement throughout the day, the staff in the small group class and in the other classes, the teachers will give verbal praise, maybe high fives, thumbs up, just for the student completing the task and exhibiting the behaviors you want to see, the appropriate and expected behavior. And then ignoring, that's going to look different, the attention, because it will occur in relation to minor problems that can be tolerated. And then thinking about the environmental components. And so this will differentiate the quality of attention provided for appropriate versus inappropriate behaviors. And then with the token economy, the student will work on self-monitoring the token economy throughout the day. And the student will be able to earn points for each segment based on a student self-report matching teacher report. And so I just gave an example. So the teacher and student both say yes, that the student was respectful, participated, and had positive interaction. If the student and teacher both say that, then he or she will earn points. And I just have like an example of 3 points. And then, 3 points because of the 3 behaviors. Then the teacher and student both say no, because the student was able to recognize that they did not have the appropriate behaviors, then they can receive 1 point for recognizing their inappropriate behaviors. And then if the teacher and student do not agree, so if the student says, yes, I was, and the teacher says, no, I wasn't, then there's 0 points allowed. And there's also an opportunity for bonus points. So maybe the student did something that was extremely, well, maybe not extremely, but the student did something that was very appropriate and made a good choice, and then maybe the student or the staff saw it, so the teacher recognizes it and gives a bonus point. And that's something that can be carried from class to class. But yes, the teachers do all have to be on the same page. And then that was it. So just those 3 behaviors. Sorry for the little mishap earlier. Thank you.